Let me guess. You just watched the Terminator Zero anime on Netflix and you're curious about what's next? Maybe a season 2. Or maybe you're just wondering in general what's up with the Terminator franchise lately, since it's been about 6 years with no new movie additions. That's not like Hollywood now, is it? Well, you're in luck, as this is the place to come to find out. Welcome back to Comet Comics, where today we'll be breaking down how to watch the Terminator franchise in order as a whole. Yes, that will include its movies, TV shows, and more. For this watch order though, we're going to look at the release order, as that makes the most sense. If you end up liking this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, as well as smash that subscribe button and bell icon to stay updated on our latest content as it comes out. With that said, let's jump into how to watch the Terminator movies and shows in order, shall we? Let's start off by traveling back to 1984, with the original Terminator movie starring Arnold Schwarzenegger as the classic T-800, who's hunting down Sarah Connor to prevent the birth of the future resistance leader John Connor. After watching the original, we can fast forward to 1991, with the sequel Terminator 2, Judgment Day, set 11 years later. This takes a twist on the original by, yes, sending a T-1000 back in time to kill John, but also sending a modified T-800 back to protect him and his mother from the newer Terminator. Now we can time jump all the way to 2003 with Terminator 3, Rise of the Machines, which follows an adult John Connor trying to stop Judgment Day, while also facing off against the latest Skynet threat, the TX. Let's time leap 5 years into the future to 2008, with my favorite entry in the Terminator franchise, Terminator: The Sarah Connor Chronicles, which has 2 seasons totaling 31 episodes. Funny enough, the story for this series takes place after the events of T2. It follows Sarah, John, and Cameron, a T-900, as they try to live a somewhat normal life while being hunted by Terminators, and of course subsequently trying to stop Skynet from being born. Now we can jump into 2009 with Terminator Salvation, a movie that took a somewhat different approach to the franchise by showing us the future that was in store for humanity under Skynet. In that same year, we also got an animated entry in the form of Terminator Salvation, the Machinima series, which gave us 6 14-minute episodes following Blair Williams from the Terminator Salvation movie. Although the animation isn't the best, the prequel story following Blair as she hunts down the ghost is one you don't want to miss out on. With that, we can go forward a bit to 2015 with the somewhat mixed reviewed Terminator Genesis. This is a rebooted Terminator film that follows a whole new cast with a somewhat interesting plot, where John Connor is the bad guy. You definitely need to check it out. When they noticed that the reboots just weren't working out though, they did a direct follow-up to Terminator 2 Judgment Day in the form of the 2019 Terminator Dark Fate movie. This brought back some original cast members with a new premise. In this sequel, Skynet was stopped, John was dead, and now the future follows a different path in the form of Danny. So in Terminator fashion, a new overlord sends a new and improved Rev 9 Terminator to kill her. But don't worry, a hybrid human was sent to protect her too. I'm not going to lie, it was good, but unfortunately, nobody went to see it, so it flopped. Realizing maybe the series had some franchise fatigue, instead of another movie, an anime was greenlit. This anime being Terminator Zero, which dropped in 2024 with 8 episodes currently. It follows Malcolm Lee and his family as he creates a rival AI, Kokoro, to stop Skynet on Judgment Day. I will say the philosophical questions between Malcolm and Kokoro are the best part of this series, so make sure you don't skip out on it. Now I'm sure you're all wondering where you can watch each and every one of these movies and shows. Well, if you didn't notice, under the Where to Watch section for each series, I go over just that. So if you missed out, make sure you jump back in time to figure it out. But in regular fashion, if you're looking for a visual on the watch order, I got you. I just know some of you hardcore fans are curious about the chronological order, so I'll include that too. Depending on the timeline, there are also some recommended orders you could watch them in, but it really depends, considering you have the original trilogy timeline, the addition of the Dark Fate timeline, and then of course the rebooted Genesis timeline. For simplicity's sake, I recommend one of the 2 orders I just showed you. Well, that's all I've got for you today when it comes to the very messy Terminator timeline. What did you think about our Terminator franchise watch order? What series would you like to see a watch order for next? You can let me know by dropping a comment down below with the tag next watch order comment. If you found this watch order helpful, make sure you smash that subscribe button and click that bell icon to stay up to date on our latest stuff as it comes out. With that said, I'll see you on the next one.